Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, K Wade, and if you are new here, stop what you're doing and subscribe to the channel because over here, babe, we are all about growing, flourishing, and glowing. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, this is my magic wand. Then subscribe to the channel. それから大阪までわざわざ新幹線で私に会いに来てくれて、一緒にたこ焼き食べたり。 Today we will be talking about being uncomfortable. I am not gonna lie, this is my third time recording this video. What prompted this video was 2 weeks now. 2 weeks ago, I went to this local breakfast brunch spot that I like going to because the food good, and I also like talking to the bartender there because he makes content as well. So like when I go there, we both just chop it up and like catch up with whatever the fuck we got going on. So I was telling him how I am scared of putting myself out there because I'm so used to being a loner. And he basically told me like stop gatekeeping your personality. He didn't say that was blah blah blah. He didn't say those words verbatim, but he definitely was like, nah, gang. Stop gatekeeping yourself. The world needs you. Okay, so put yourself out there. And I was just telling him like it's just so uncomfortable. Like people gotta see me. People gotta know my name. Like I don't want it like to be seen. It's scary. It's scary. But he said, you know what? That's good. That's good that you're uncomfortable. Of course, it's not good if your health, if your safety is at risk. If that's the type of uncomfortability you are experiencing, seek safety and seek help. Like for real, for real. But he was basically saying like it's a good thing that I'm uncomfortable and lean into that. And he's right. He's right. A man is right. He is right. I have to lean into that uncomfortability. And what I've came to realize is that we tend to stay in the comfort zone, the comfy area, because we're safe there, or we have this illusion of safety there. Regardless if your comfortability zone is actually a toxic environment, you're going to stay there because that's where you feel the most safe, because that's all you know is that toxicity. Once you're able to step outside that comfort zone, you are going to attract the things that are destined to be in your life. A lot of us remain stagnant, we remain stuck, we remain comfortable because we are fearful of the unknown. But the people that you see, the people that you admire, who might be your inspiration, they all have one thing in common. I don't even know who you're thinking about, but I can guarantee you that that person and the person that I look up to and the person that the next person look up to, the one thing that I know for sure that they have in common is that they got out of their comfort zone and put themselves out there. They allow themselves to be uncomfortable. So we have to start becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable. And that it literally doesn't make sense. Like, how are you gonna be comfortable with the uncomfortable? Like that doesn't make sense. But you have to be comfortable with the unexpected, because when we tend to stay in this comfort zone, we are limiting ourselves to we're just limiting ourselves. We are setting limits to possibilities. But once you step out of the realm of the known and into the unknown, you are opening multiple doors up to infinite possibilities. Being uncomfortable is a sign that you are close to your breakthrough, but the only way you can find out is if you open the door. If you open the door and you lean into that unknown, as I mentioned before, you're opening the door to unlimited possibilities. And a lot of people, they don't achieve their goals. They don't do the things that they have their heart set out to do because they are scared to take risks. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So why not take a shot? And if you miss, at least you can say that you got outside your comfort zone and took that shot, versus somebody who would never in their life try to attempt to take said shot. Like you're already, I don't even want to say you're better than, I'm not saying like you're better than anybody, but you're already doing things that the average Joe aren't willing to do. You are willing to take risk. And if you are a risk taker, which I'm pretty sure you are, that's why you're here watching this video. Take that risk. Okay, get uncomfortable. Rather, if that risk is confessing your feelings, starting that new podcast, starting a business, learning how to draw, whatever it is, take that step into the unknown, because you never know what's on the other side of that. You could step through the doors of the unknown and literally walk into a pot of gold. Like, you can hit the jackpot, whatever it is. And if you actually take the time to lean into it, it can be the key to your abundance. It can be the key to your serenity. Check out my crystal jewelry, get the serenity. It can be the key to the love you've been seeking, to the career you've been seeking, like whatever it may be. Staying comfortable is just remaining stagnant, and you are okay with this level of life. If you just stay what you know, if you stay in the space that you know what's going to happen, everything's predictable, there's never going to be growth. You're going to remain stagnant. And that's you telling the universe, hey, pretty okay with this stuff, with this level of life. I'm not trying to elevate. You know that $10,000 that you were going to give me just for going to a new coffee shop, hold that. I don't want it. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna stay local. You know that person, that celebrity that I've been dying to meet and I want to collaborate with? Yeah, he's actually at the local bookstore, but since I'm scared to go to that bookstore, I like ordering stuff from Amazon anyway, I'm gonna miss that opportunity. Staying comfortable equals stagnancy, which equals nothing, because you're stagnant. You're not adding nothing, you're not subtracting nothing, you're just there. If you're the type of person who wants to elevate, if you're the type of person who knows that you are placed on this earth to achieve greater, you have to step out of that box, because you staying stagnant, you staying comfortable, you're telling the universe, I'm good here. I don't want more. Even if your heart desire it, but you're not doing actions, you're not showing to the universe that you are ready to elevate. You're not showing to the universe that you're okay with getting uncomfortable. Because if you want something you never had before, you got to do something you never did before. And if you're not going to do something you never did before, and you're just going to keep doing the same stuff that you do, if nothing changes, my love. So therefore, you're going to stay stagnant, and you're not going to receive the thing that you wanted, because you're not willing to get out your comfort zone to get it. Okay, that was a lot. You have to learn to put yourself out there and share who you are to the world. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Kayla, because that's what prompted this whole conversation. You have to be comfortable. If your purpose, or you feel like your thing is to put something that you create out to the world, rather that's just you talking in front of a camera, it's your music, it's your artwork, it's your acting, it's your film, it's your makeup, it's your hair, it's your design, whatever it may be, you have to be comfortable with letting the world see you. Now that's when things get uncomfortable, especially if you have a fear of being seen and being perceived. You have to lean into the fear, because on the other side of fear is your success. On the other side of fear is everything that you're awaiting. Everything's waiting for you on the other side of the line. You know what I mean? All right, imagine you're standing, right? You're standing in the field or in the street. Anywhere, you're standing outside and you see a line. This line appears, and on the other side of the line is everything you ever desired. Everything you ever desired. But the universe tells you the only way you can get this, you see it, you see that it's there. But the only way you can obtain this is if you cross this line and step into the unknown. But you are guaranteed everything that you see across the line. Would you cross the line, or would you just stay comfortable? That's how I'm going to end this video off with that question. If you have the knowledge that everything that you desire, you will receive, and you will only receive it if you cross that line and get out your comfort zone, will you cross the line? And if the answer is yes, my love, my dear, this is your sign to get out your comfort zone and to lean into a fall and to surrender to the uncertainty, surrender to the uncomfortability, surrender to the unknown. Because in the unknown is where you have infinite possibilities. I'm going to leave that here. So if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you beautiful people in the next one.